Hey guys, it's Tiny Tom Logan back with another video for you, and I just wanted to do a quick introduction of the AMD Heaven GamExperience. This is the day after. This is the Sunday. I'm obviously back home. Put the old t-shirt back on to do a kind of introduction to this video because I did want to do a lot more footage, but the thing was once you lot all kind of got into the event and everything, I just literally, all my plans of what I wanted to do for the day just seemed to get shot out the window, and I was talking to people constantly, pretty much lost my job. It was daft, but it was amazing. Even from the first time I walked out to get a coffee and walked past the queue, the amount of people that were saying hello and, you know, kind of recognising my face and smiling and kind of like doing the thumbs and all that kind of stuff. It was mind-blowing for me. It's probably one of the best events for me personally that I've ever been to. Everyone that I met throughout the day, now I met so many people, so I'm not going to try and remember any names or anything like that, because I'm bad with names anyway. Sometimes some of my family members, I forget who they are. But I'd just like to thank every single one of you that I did see throughout the day, outside the event, in the train station. Even when I got back to Waterloo, there was people coming up to me saying, "Oh, I didn't get a chance to come and see you at the event today." But it was absolutely brilliant. And one thing I will say, because I went over to end up help kind of setting up and stuff, and then like throughout the day I just kept on, you know, trying to help other people and like, help out with the stands and stuff like that. It was brilliant. I really enjoyed my time there. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'd like to thank Heaven for even, you know, letting me get involved in the first place. But then obviously thank you guys, because you're the ones that really made it special for me throughout the day. I will say now, it was immensely popular, and I think from the chats that we've had since the event finished already, it pretty much looks like they're going to do another one, because they were absolutely, you know, gobsmacked by the response. And to put it kind of lightly, twice as many people turned up as they were expecting. And if they'd have got their expected amount, that would have been a complete success. So the fact that, you know, twice as many turned up, they were completely mind blown by it. We had people coming from France, there's people that come in from the Netherlands, one bloke had come in from Ireland, all just to come to this event. It was amazing. So I'm going to put let the video come in now. I apologise for the quality. I really do need to get a better camera and a light for this kind of thing. I wasn't expecting it to be so dark. But yeah, it's time now that even I'm starting to admit maybe a good time for me to upgrade my camera and get some lights and stuff like that I can take mobile to events as a just in case precaution. But obviously it's a lot of money for me to be spending when you know what I mean, the upgrade for my camera is going to cost me at least £1,000. But anyway, we're going massively off topic now. So a big thank you from me for every one of you that came up and spoke to me and all that kind of stuff throughout the day. But this is the footage I got of the event for those of you that didn't manage to come. If you do see another one, you know, one of these events popping up, an AMD GamExperience, I would thoroughly advise you going, because I think the next one's going to be just a little bit better. So yes, this is goodbye from me from now. I hope you enjoy the footage. Make sure you comment underneath. And if you're finding this video because you were at the event and you've not already done so, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. So, Tiny Tom Logan out. Thanks very much, guys. Hey guys, it's Tiny Tom Logan back with another video for you. I'm not shouting too loud, just in case you're wondering, because I'm actually stood in the foyer of the AMD GamExperience at the moment. We're about an hour away from the doors being open, but if I just kind of, that's you lot all kind of stood outside already. We're going to go out there in a minute anyway, but what I wanted to do is just give you a quick look around the event before it gets completely rammed with people. So I'll show you it while it's empty. I've been here helping setting up and stuff, because I came over yesterday. But anyway, I'm going to give you a walk around the event. We'll have a ganders at the stuff that's on show, have a look at some of the products and stuff, and then I'm also going to go outside and do some filming of all you lot all stood outside, because I've got to admit I'm a bit kind of jittery at the moment, because I've just walked outside already to go and get some coffee. Obviously I need to get the caffeine levels up before we start kicking things off. And loads of people in the queue knew who I was. And Gadget Show, I had people coming up to me and, you know, saying stuff, but that was quite surreal, because everyone was shaking my hand and, oh my God, it's Tom, and people snapping their heads and stuff. And I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but it's a bit surreal for me, because obviously I sit in a room and make these videos all the time, and I don't, you know, get to see you lot very much. So So when people that I have no clue who you are know who I am, it's quite weird. But anyway, I suppose it's some of you may think it's to be expected, but it's made my day. Anyway, we're going to have a wander in the event before the lady closes the door. Too late, she's already done it. Right, I've just changed the camera settings quickly because it was a bit dark, so I've come back out and we're going to try it again. So yeah, I've turned the ISO up a bit, so if it's a bit grainy, don't blame me, but it's quite low light in here. My camera's not the best in these situations. Anyway, on the XFX stand, they've got a lot of stuff on show. I'm going to show you all this later on, but they've got the 7770s. Yeah, I actually quite like the XFX cooler. I was quite impressed with it on the 7950. I mean, you've seen these, we've reviewed these already. So you know about these, we've done these. But I've not seen these core editions. So I need to talk to them about these. Lots of freebies. These are all going to go missing later, we all know that. But anyway, they've got a couple of the play seats, pretty much exactly the same to what I've got at home. This first one is actually on 46-inch Samsung TV, and it's exactly the same model that I've got in my front room. And there's loads of them at this event as well. Anyway, we've got that's set up playing Dirt 3. Then we've got another one, the black one, that is set up with iFinity, playing Dirt 3 as well. Sapphire is still setting up at the moment, but I'll come back and we'll talk to Bill and Ben later. We've got JD and his clan are here with Steel Series, and they've got a lot of kit showing off today. Their stands always look quite bling, I've got to admit. They're always really well lit. They've got all the different headsets are in. They're actually using some RGB strip lights. My camera hates them. As they start to change, it flickers like buggery. Got some of the Diablo kit in. Anyway, like I said, we're still setting up at the moment, so I will have a quick run round again before we let the public in. Over in this corner, we're going to be having some pretty extreme overclocking. They've not set it all up yet, but basically we've got a Bulldozer there and a 7970 on a Crosshair 4 Extreme, I think it is, or a Crosshair 5 Extreme I should say. A couple of nice bottles of liquid nitrogen, so this is going to be funny. They've got all rubber floors and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to come and make some dedicated videos on this later on, because I'm well interested in seeing how much they push that. Really interested in that. Over here we've got a couple more of the tellies that I've got that they're setting up for 3D at the moment. See Ian with his sexy glasses on. Over here we've got some the new Counter-Strike game, which is the reason why half of you have come. I can never remember what it's called, but that Counter-Strike playing there, got some Battlefield going on and all sorts. There's a free bar, which is never good. It's a good job I'm not drinking, in all honesty. And then if we wander over slowly over onto the Acer stand, they're still setting up, the girls are still on the floor. They've got another Crossfire set up here, and by Crossfire I mean the motherboard, because it's a Crosshair formula rather than Crosshair graphics, on a Dimmerstech bench table. Motherboards, more graphics. I'll tell you something I have seen. I need to get it underneath the light. Is this DirectCU heatsink? I've not seen one of these yet, so I need to ask them about this, because this looks actually quite cool. And it looks like it may be like a passive thing as well, so I need to ask them about this. I better put it back as well, because otherwise they'll moan at me. Where is it? Right, over here. No, there. Right. And then they've got some iFinity kit set up in the corner, playing Alan Wake, and some routers and stuff. But if we go outside, the queue's starting to get a bit enormous. So I think I'm going to have to go out and have a look. Yeah, the queue is definitely starting to get a bit big. There was people stood outside. There's people waving, wave! There's people stood outside at 7 o'clock this morning, so it's all a bit mental. I'm going to have to go out for a wander. But there was people stood outside at 7 o'clock this morning. And yeah, the queue's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You alright, fella?
Yeah, about you?
Yeah, very well, very well. Hello, fella. You alright? It's Tom. Tom. He called me Tim. Give the bloke a slap.
I watched your
alright, fella.
videos,
Thank you very much. Yeah. Actually, come on in. We'll take. I'll video you doing it. What you want to do? Yeah, that's cool.
Cheers, Tom.
Yeah, I'll come here. Because we'll upload this to YouTube.
All right, is it?
Yeah. I'll see you all in there anyway, peeps. Oh my God, the queue's even longer. It's getting longer. There's people still outside. Yes, the queue has got enormous. So we are doing pretty well. Because we didn't realise it was going to be this busy. Oh, there's Ian. Is that Ian? Has he shaved his head specially? Yeah, he has.
Hey, lads.
How are you?
How's it going? Spotted for a mile off now.
It's Big Ian. Look at this shiny head. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off. Right, after a 15-minute break. Say hello. Anyway, after a 15-minute break, I'm going to carry on going down the queue and then we're going to be back inside. The queue has got even chuffing bigger now. I know it's all looking a bit bright, but I can't help it. My camera's now on a spaz. Across the road. So the queue has got enormous. Now don't forget that goes right inside as well. I don't think we were expecting this many people, to be honest with you. Oh my God, it's got wham. Anyway, right. I'm going to walk down this side of the road. I don't care if people are staring at me. But there's quite a few people here now. So yes, time for me to go back in. I'm probably not going to get allowed in. I'll be like, who are you? And then it comes right the way back around the corner with the people that we were here with before. And there we go. So right, I'm going to trundle on in. And I will speak to you all in a bit. Right then peeps, they're finally letting people in, and because I'm talking into a camera, everyone has just turned around and started staring at me. But anyway, we'll get used to all this. They've got on the XFX stand, they're doing a Dirt 3 competition, where people can basically try and set their fastest times. What's the prize?
It's a 7950.
Bloody hell, you can actually get a chance to win a 7950 for the fastest time of the day. So, just spin you round. It's the Infinity rig that I showed you earlier with the black play seat Evolution. Now, I've got the ISO turned right up on the camera at the moment so that A, you can see me, which obviously you want to do more of, but it's kind of bleaching the screen out a little bit. Need to get a better camera, but anyway, so we've got that. Now everyone's in the event now. Sapphire have got their stand set up, which has been immensely popular. Now everyone's running around getting their ticket signed so that they can get free beer. I really shouldn't just walk around with you like this, should I? It's hardly professional, but never mind. I think we've got used to the fact that I'm not professional now. So all the Sapphire boys are here. They've got their Infinity rig and they're all in one system here. This little itty bitty thing here hooked up. It's amazing. The overclocking's not started yet, but long and short of it is, crikey, that looks amazing in the camera. Yeah, it's getting really, really busy. We've actually had to stop letting people in. As ever, the Steel Series stand is mega popular.
Come visit Sammy, it's just a really cool stuff. You've got liquid nitrogen and all that stuff you can shut out on this one. Now these guys are in the line. So I'm glad I didn't do a full one.
Now I'm going to wander over here because I'll show you how the professionals do it.
Alright, thanks Sammy, man. See you soon.
Don't
forget to go next to the boy area as well to get a signature for yours.
Now that is the camera that I need to be getting.
do with that light, man.
I could do with that light.
Oh man, you alright, buddy?
We're kind of hoping to use this stage again. Sorry, guys.
How come some of you guys have
Has anyone tweeted into the hashtag?
Quite random, and I guess, you know.
Siberian headset. As modelled by SK Gaming Fanatic EG and the old MIBR as well. First of all, before we give these away, I just wanted to bring someone up here to introduce you. We were going to get Lights here today, unfortunately couldn't make it, so we've got a replacement. He's a fairly decent replacement. Round of applause please for Diablo. Mind the wet patches. That's what she said. Tom, how you doing?
I'm very good, how are you?
Good, I'm fine. You're clanless right now, is that right?
Yeah, I'm enjoying university life.
Okay, good. Talk to me a little bit about the Steel Series stuff you're doing here today. Some shootouts?
Yeah, I'm doing a one-on-one shootout on Call of Duty 4, which is just on the other side of that.
He's easy, by the way. Rusty, you've probably got as big a chance of beating this guy as you've ever had in your entire life.
Yeah, I'm really bad at the moment.
Okay, so win surprise over on the Steel Series stuff. So who'd like one of these? Well, what do you reckon we should get him to do then, Tom? Any ideas?
No, it's fine. I'll take it right now.
A dance-off? Okay, yeah, I quite like it. Who's a good dancer? Who's a good dancer?
Less hands now, less hands now.
Not quite so many people. I tell you what, come on then, yeah, you game, aren't you? Who else have we got? Anyone else that would dance? Dancer? Come on then, yeah. Alright. I've got 2 of these to give away, so we'll do another one as well in a minute. Tom is going to be our judge, so Diablo's going to judge this. I think he's got some skills and moves I've seen in bars over the years. Right, to your own music then, because we haven't got any music right now. So you've got to invent it. So, crowd, do you want to choose a track and maybe bit of beatbox? Yeah, all right. Let's have a bit of beatbox. All right, you ready? Right, go. Wow!
Mental.
Good man, okay, and contestant number 2?
Very good as well.
Very good. So how do you split them then? Who are you going to go with? Contestant number 1, Mr. Mad, or contestant number 2?
Should we let the crowd decide and choose?
Okay, let's hear you then. Contestant number 1! And contestant number 2? Okay, contestant number 2 wins that one. Alright, well done. I'm also going to give this, where's our beatboxer? Beatboxer. There's a headset for you. Yeah, what do you know? Dream come true. What do you know? So that's it. Easy stuff. See, we're just going to keep giving stuff out all day long. Thank you very much for Diablo.
Thank you very much.
Go and beat him. Go and beat him on the Steel Series thing. Go and beat him. Honestly, it's the best chance you've ever got of being a COD 4 professional player. Don't go anywhere. We've got more stuff to give away. Is Al down there? Where's Al? Al Bicker, please. Round of applause.
This war saw Japan importing
Actually, it makes sense.
The next range is set. HP 7. Two sides. Some big
So ladies and gentlemen,